Hey guys, welcome back to Say What Reacts. We are back again. Oh, the pause warning's still on the screen. You know,
Keep it on there.
We're about to put it on there anyway.
Keep that shit on.
We are back with another Ateez Adventures storyline reaction with Carlito.
With your man.
So I hope you guys have been following this journey of Carlos knowing nothing about Ateez, binge watching literally in one night all of the prevalent Ateez storyline videos, and
still don't know shit.
Letting us know what he thinks so far. You said a lot of really good shit.
Right on.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of shit that's made me think too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, which I love. This is why I love doing this shit with Carlos, because he thinks outside the box. He thinks in a different way than I do. And he's mentioning things I'm like, fuck, man, I never even thought about it like that. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm really interested to
because
see what
here's
you guys
the
got.
thing is we don't know. There's so much of the storyline we actually don't know that, like, we may not have thought of this. He's thinking of this, and some of the shit he's thinking of could actually maybe be true, and maybe something that ends up happening. That's definitely what happened when he did the series with me with EXO storyline. He said some crazy ass shit. I was like, boy, you're crazy. That's not what this is. He's like, I'm just saying that's what I think. 9 months later, shit turned out to be true. On their next comeback, I'm like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
But in
fairness, I never know. It's crazy.
In fairness to you guys, I think it's, again, I get to watch a very condensed, concentrated version of this. And I'm not as invested in a lot of the things, so I'm just looking for things.
Yeah, storyline specifically.
I'm connecting dots, rather than just being like, there's some of you that like the music, like the performance, and then just like, I want to go back because I understand that there's story. And you look at it in a critical eye. Other people, you just watch it in passing and just be like, oh, okay, I think I remember that.
See, I do look at it in a critical eye because I love storyline.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't look at things the same way you do. Like, you have a bit more of kind of an open mind when it comes to the possibilities
I'm also
of
less
things.
Invested. So
you are less invested, but also, like, when it comes to the possibilities of things, I feel like you have a more open mind because you've seen so much more just movies in general and just the different ways things can be interpreted in film and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, interesting.
Right.
You know, so you have like you can pull references from things you've seen in the past that I haven't.
That's true.
So it makes you see things differently than I necessarily would see things.
Right.
Which I appreciate that. It's because it makes me be like, ooh, I never thought of it like that. But
that's what makes
sense.
That's what makes this shit so much more appealing.
So fun. Yeah. I love it. This is why I like doing stuff like this with you, because I just think it's just
But in my everyday life, like, I do enjoy music and I do enjoy fashion. So, like, this, like, K-pop in general is, like, up my alley.
Yeah.
Either way. But this adds, like, another extra element to it, too, because it's, like, it adds to the art form.
Yeah.
It brings
100%.
it adds unique flavor and depth and dimension to these people that you fall in love with, because I don't care about, like, their competition shows or the romances and the things that they have outside of all of which are all incredible things as human beings, but then as a creative aspect, like, this is their testament. This is what they're putting out to the world to be enjoyed. And me not being as invested, I appreciate that. It's like I like that. It keeps me coming back. I do want to invest more in these things. And that's a beautiful thing.
Just wait till you see the last 2 things, they've come out with.
Let's fucking
But we're getting there. We only have we probably have 4 videos left to record, maybe 3 or 4. So I'm super fucking excited. I think there's 4. This one, the next one, and then the last 2, which are the ones I'm like stoked about showing you. So yeah, okay. So let's get through this one. This one I feel isn't the main storyline we are like really trying to like figure out and dive into. I feel like this is the other one.
There's a lot of other ones.
It's a school.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So just so that you know which other one I'm trying to reference.
But now we've already seen in these past 2 videos the concept of pocket dimensions. Now there's things that's happening that can't be changed or altered. It's just stuck, but it's still interesting facet, because it's just like, worst case scenario, what if all these people just get stuck forever and they're just in their loops and they can't get old, they can't do anything, which is an interesting concept. So even though if it's not a part of story, if this is going to be something like that, that makes the stakes higher. No,
I don't think this is anything like this, like that.
Okay.
This one, no, you'll see.
Yeah.
This is literally just like, and maybe this is fresh. When I say fresh, for those who have not followed our journey so far, you should probably go back and watch where we come up. I'm gonna put like part blah 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 in this so that they know that this is you know, like the 10th.
Are you gonna put this all out together? You're gonna kind of like leak it out?
No. We are. You are gonna be. He's gonna be gone for 4 months.
Yeah.
So I'm just little by little. I'll be releasing things. You know, maybe once every like week or 2. You know, I'll make it last.
Right on.
Make it last. So yeah. What was I saying? What?
It's fresh.
Oh yeah, I feel like because obviously we were introduced to multiple dimensions within the stuff that we have watched so far. So we know that there's several versions of Ateez potentially, considering the multiple dimensions that are involved here.
And we know that they're batteries.
Yeah, well,
That
we
there's an
think,
AI.
yeah, that there's the AI that's trying to
is very
control
Matrix.
emotions and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So anyway, I feel like in this one, it's maybe when I said it's fresh, maybe it's a new dimension altogether.
Oh, okay, got you.
So and you'll kind of
you.
see why, because although we've seen them in schools, it's not like this. I don't feel.
Right.
It's like, for instance, in this one, I'm just gonna kind of set you up for what's happening here. You see like Yono and Jung Ho are like in the like bike gang at school or whatever. You can see like the bike club or whatever. Okay. Woo Young and San, they're always together. You see them in the baseball club.
Okay.
Sungwa and Hung Jun are in the calligraphy club, and Yosung is not in any of those clubs.
Okay.
And Mingi is the new student coming to the school for the first time.
All right.
So
things have kind of changed.
Yeah, that's why I'm
dynamic.
like,
yeah.
This and the these clubs are trying to recruit Mingi.
It tastes like medicine.
Does it to you? Oh, isn't it blueberry mint? Here, you want a lime mint?
Yeah, but I think it's also because I just ate all those.
This is like
super
strong mint, and this is lime mint. BTS gum.
Use a lime mint.
It's called xylitol. Doesn't that sound like a medicine? Oh, you want lime mint? You said? My bad.
You good?
You want to spit out the blueberry?
It doesn't taste that bad now. I'm gonna chase it with
You just
this
want one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave these here. You can have more if you want. Xylitol totally sounds like a medicine, though.
That's refreshing.
The lime mint, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. That's what I'm chewing on.
It tastes a lot like my vape.
Because that's lemon mint.
It is lemon mint. Yeah.
All right, so the clubs are trying to recruit Mingi, the new kid to like come join our club. Yeah,
he's a super loner.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's kind of still not that he's a loner. It's just he's the new kid at the school. But anyway,
Which the other dude was the new kid at the school, in the other video.
Who?
Not Mingy. Who had to move all the time.
Well, he would not in that story because he already had his friends. But he was about to have to move again and be the new kid at the school.
That's what I'm saying, like how the dynamics are changing in the dimensions.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Okay.
KQ.
Yeah.
What, in Hong Kong?
So we got style. He's so like cute. Why is Yosung apart from all the rest of them? I mean, you've heard what we just read and stuff, and we've seen him separate in a box, and he's, here and he's there, and we just read the insert in the Fever album. So I find it interesting that Yosung is separated from them. But continue watching, you'll notice probably another little aspect that comes up. I don't get the bread thing, but okay.
feeding the birds, bro.
Well, no, but like white doves.
Yeah. Pigeons.
Or white doves.
Yeah. What about them? What was the question?
What do they represent?
Love.
Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cute.
Is he the class president?
I'm not sure exactly what he is technically, but he's obviously in a different like level
Right.
the other guys. They're, like having a dance battle. And he's watching him. Stop giggling at me. Sorry, I'm okay. Watch your mouth. Keep your head low as you mature. Make sure you learn better as you mature. Now Yosung's dancing with him.
Class president.
Before he was wearing black with white accessories. Now he's wearing white with black accessories.
He's out of school.
I love a good little outro scene. We got stuck on the door. Broke the apple.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. So that was the real.
Yeah.
So like I said, I feel like Yosung's clearly like still like a pretty prevalent part in this, but I feel like this is different.
Yeah.
Than the rest of the stuff we've seen.
Yeah.
Is this just a different?
Just another dimension.
That's what I'm thinking
It's just
too.
another dimension.
Now that I know that like there's the potential of that, I'm just like I don't know if this necessarily connects to any of the other like students, like AT student versions we've seen so far.
Well, they're all connected in a way, so we can see that there's parts that aren't even affected by like what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's just like there are like dimensions being affected. So like the AI taking over affected that dimension. But now it's starting to leak into other dimensions because they probably want more power. So now we're starting to see, like, we've already seen some where it's collapsed on itself and it's stuck in loops. We've seen some that are like desolate and fighting. We see some that are be able to intermingle and jump into the other ones. And now we're seeing ones like this is kind of like when we were doing the EXO stuff, to where it's like we had the good videos, we had the bad videos, but then we also had just like the bangers that had nothing to do with nothing. And it was just like, I feel like they're utilizing like the videos we didn't watch are kind of like falling.
Yeah, like we didn't do like Thanks, which was also kind of set in a school, by the way. We didn't do Utopia or Aurora.
So I feel like there's videos that they have to that aren't story driven, but can still happen because there's different dimensions. Yeah. Again, like in that Powers video for EXO, where it's just like where they're like in a sitcom. And we saw that one little snippet, and then a year or two later, they actually have a full video of that particular EXO, but without any of like EXO number, blah 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 blah. But if you remember and you were keen about it, you're just like, wait a minute, this seems like really really familiar. Yeah. But again, it was like a couple years when it happened live,
apart, right?
Versus when I watched it, it was very condensed, and it was just like, see,
you're like, oh, they connect. Yeah. Yeah, it's easier to connect the dots when you're doing it, when you're binging it in one night. Yeah. Okay,
but I feel like videos like this is just that. It's like everything's cool, man. We have dimensions where it's just like we're partying, just living everyday life. Like there's other people than just the band. Yeah. There's a whole student body. There's a whole world.
Oh, we didn't do Turbulence either. Okay. But yeah. Turbulence is more of a ballady song, but it's very, like, is there anyone out there even listening, type of like, kind of song.
It's like it's a heartfelt boy.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna now also watch, and I might have to cut this from this upload, we will see, but we're gonna watch the Ateez, The Fellowship, Beginning of the End VCR. So this is like 13 minutes. If it just seems like it's kind of just member introduction things, we'll kind of fast forward past it because we're trying to focus on storyline, and it is 2:45 in the morning. So we want to make sure we're focusing on all the storyline stuff. So we will see. Okay. Oh. What is that about? It was like almost like a signal with the light stick. Right.
Bro,
we've experienced doors that seem to go to nowhere or that lead somewhere else. We've experienced that. Oh, hello, sir. Are we just gonna fashion show model this? Look, this is a 13-minute long video.
I think this is a catch up. You know what I mean? Because it's taking elements from a lot of the videos.
Hello?
This happens every time. This is how we know we're on the right. This is how we know we're on the right path.
Is it? What's happening? Oh, it's still playing. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's not me. It was the video. It's not Hongjin's Notebook, is it?
No.
Oh, we saw that, yeah. Ooh, we got a key.
Are these ambient songs on their albums? Or is it just something that they put together?
Sometimes it's like kind of a different instrumental version of one of their songs, but it's not on their.
Damn, because a lot of these songs have been fucking.
I know this sounds really good. Like just have it on the background. Yeah, really does. But no, they don't have something like this on their album. Unfortunately, I would love that though. they're all finding the key. What does he go to? Is the question. Now I'm cold again, damn it. Just keep turning it on and off again. Oh, that was the thing they were holding in one of the things, yeah.
These are all elements of all the videos leading up to this.
Yeah. We
There's
saw
the
that
map.
too, with the chromer in the middle of the island. Is that island that they said they were at too? That there's a museum on the island, which is where the Guardians are? Oh, okay. Okay, so they're all gonna find the key. We should guess where the key is before they find it and see if we're right. The camera. It's gonna be under the camera. No, in the film container. Damn it! I spoke too soon. Yeah. The film canister for sure.
But if you notice, like all the artifacts that they're finding are something that's been in all the videos.
Yeah, for sure.
Leading up to this. And I think this is taking a different approach of like the interdimensional travel, because these are obviously they're all individuals in different dimensions. I feel there might be a dimension where they're all distant, they're not present, but they're gonna go somewhere.
Then here are all in different dimensions right now.
Yes, and they're all gonna meet in one.
So they're finding these keys at different points in the radio. They're finding these keys at different points in times.
Who's got it?
Like he's in the.
Who is that?
That's Minky. Yeah. Like fix all. That's really interesting. So I don't know if you guys saw. If not, you should go back and watch.
Right.
But in Fireworks, he had pointed out that we'd watched another VCR and there was
you pointed out to me that Mingy wasn't there, but he was coming through the radio, and I was just like, "Yo."
Right. You're like, we've seen them messing with radios, and we also saw Mingy speak on one of those things in Hala Hala.
Right.
And sure enough here, so it's almost like Mingy was giving them a message through the radio to communicate with them in, Hala Hala. And that's why they were all kind of sitting around like listening intently as to like what, they were hearing on the radio. Which we kind of, was kind of had an idea like, oh, look how they incorporated Mingy, but we didn't think about it necessarily in a storyline aspect of things, but just more like, oh, that's really cool that they did it like that,
Because like what I mean is like, say for instance, like they don't know each other in this dimension. That's what I was getting at.
Right.
Like they're present, but maybe they don't fuck with each other, and they've all been drawn to this location. And
they've all found keys in different areas.
And now they're going to meet each other for the first time.
Interesting theory. Hello? Bust on that table had headphones on?
I think so.
I thought it did too. I was like, that's interesting. Oh. I don't think I'd want to drink out of something with a rusty ass key in it. I'm just saying.
Well, like, check me out. So, like, in this interdimensional shit, how they're getting, like, clues to get to these places and things are happening. So, say, for instance, that like metaphysically, things happen when you can't see.
Sorry, I swear to God, if this is where I think it is. Okay, maybe it's not going to be. Just kidding. Continue.
What were you gonna say? What did you think it was?
I thought it was going to be in the boat that's on the table.
Same that.
There's reasons why.
Symphony number 9. That's what they
was it?
Show, yeah.
Sweet. Oh, well, that was where the damn key went to. So they've all been here unlocking this thing.
They're also being guided.
Oh, of course, yeah. Why does this keep happening? Where are we in the VCR? Okay. Hello? It keeps pausing. The VCR keeps pausing. There we go. But now the hollow version of themselves are here.
Pause it, because this is what I was gonna say. So
hold up, I want to see the side by side.
No, that's why I want you to pause it, because
so wait, are they're the ones pulling it and making it happen, but they can't see them
because time doesn't exist and all the dimensions are stacked on top of each other.
Jesus
so
fucking
I didn't want to. I'm glad this happened because I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to insult anybody, like on a spiritual aspect and shit like that. But like interdimensional beings, like if you think about 3D, 4D, 5D, or whatever, that everybody's energy reflects out. Mm-hmm. So like metaphysically, it's like we're conscious of what's happening right now in the 3D, but we have an awareness of our spiritual self in higher or lower dimensions and shit. And that's what this is. Like, they're omnipresent. So rather like him showing up and handing somebody something and you can see him crossing over. So now this is like a higher version and they're just like, I got to get these guys together.
It's almost like, think of it as like, oh look, there's a ghost in the room. You know, think of it like that.
But that's how people can perceive ghosts. But it's just another dimensional being. So being that there's multiple dimensions, and I didn't want us to be like, hey, but it wanted doing that anyway. So that's why I got excited, because I was just like,
you're like, pause it. Yeah. This is what shit I've been wanting to say, but I didn't say it.
This is exactly,
That's so funny.
This is what I was going to say.
Well, you were kind of hinting at certain things like this earlier, too. Yeah. That's so funny.
But the reason why I'm bringing this up, it's like, these guys are just kind of like, nothing's really going on, but maybe, like, in the scheme of things, of, like, figuring out, like, them interacting with different entities from different dimensions physically is like, that's a dire situation versus like this guy's a step ahead. Yeah. So he can clandestine, like, nobody knows that we're here yet. I can kind of guide these guys where they need to go. Now this guy's one step ahead. The man in white's one step behind. Yes. So he's trying to like catch up and get up on these guys. So it's just like, I think that's like an interesting contrast that these guys aren't even really bothered. They seem to be living fulfilling lives. They're bored, if anything. Yeah. Like, they're bored at their house or whatever, but they're just like, oh, this is interesting, and not freaked out by this supernatural shit that's happening. So
they're like, oh, the radio just turned on, the book just fell.
Ooh, I found the key. What's going on with this shit? So I think that's like an interesting twist.
I'm very excited to see this. This is really kind of cool.
But this is what I was thinking the whole time. I was just like, yo.
Someone's moving the book. Someone's turning on that radio.
But this is my point of like, well, we're in the timeline. Time is not real. All these things are happening at the same time. So it's kind of like, where would I look?
Yeah. All of a sudden the light turned on. That's why he grabbed the painting and fell from the back of the thing. Yeah.
And I think it's fair to say that there is a difference between the Ateez and the Black Pirates. These are the Black Pirates. There is a difference now.
Between Ateez and the Black Pirates?
Black Pirates, yes. Because Ateez are just a different version of the Ateez that went down a different path in their own dimension. And the Black Pirates are like higher consciousness. Like, we know what's going on. We know what's fucking happening.
That would make sense.
Because they don't look like the Ateez, other than the fedoras, but they don't have like that same. The Ateez that we were first introduced, that was a uniform. They wore that uniform.
Yeah, this is happening at the same time, so they're seeing
as it's happening,
what they're doing, but no one's there doing it. This is very interesting.
All of them.
Yeah.
It's not just one.
Cool.
This can also explain like Mingy's disappearance. So he's there. There is a version of him talking.
Yeah. Very interesting. Wu Young with the match. He had a match, but Sungwo's also had a match before. But Wu Young had a match in something. You know, man. Someone knocked on the door. Oh. Oh, that's so cool.
But now they're in that gray zone.
Yeah. Is this the table from Answer? They're coming and meeting? They need to have a meeting. Sweet.
But now look at this. This is this Ateez meeting with the Black Pirates. The other one, it was just that Ateez meeting with the Halateez.
Them Ateez with the Halateez. So you think Halateez and Black Pirates are separate?
Yes.
This is Black Pirates.
Yes.
You think?
I think so.
Do they know that that's not Halateez and that's Black Pirates, if that's the case?
Well, that's the thing. I don't even, at this point, they're at a point to where that shit doesn't even matter. It doesn't affect the world that they're in. Because they can speak, they can interdimensionally already come in direct contact, which we haven't seen that before. We've only seen them either talk to each other in dreams.
Yeah.
But this is like, hey, we need to talk. And there's a middle ground that we can meet, and I'm going to leave you all the clues to get to where I am so we can talk. Versus the other one, it's just like, they understand that the Halas or something as an opposing force, and it's just like, all right, we need to join forces and do something about this shit against the Halas that we have here. So it's like, why should we trust you? Because at that, they're kind of like, should we trust you? And it's just like,
and say my name. They're very skeptical. Yeah. Interesting. I'm wondering if we should just do Don't Stop in this music video, since I mean we're only half an hour in. I feel like we might as well. Okay, let's just do Don't Stop in this one as well. This is one of the ones I was like, I can't fucking wait for you to see this shit.
All right.
Okay, I'm so excited for this. Okay, let's go. I'm so excited. Hold on, let me check this quality. There's no lyrics, unfortunately. They're not available.
Even though you had the lyrics, I haven't been looking at it.
Yeah, only when I've told you, like, pay attention, yeah.
Or I happen to look up and it's talking about what I'm talking about. It's like, you can't.
Oh yeah, bitch. You tried the wrong person. Busan again.
Look.
What?
Do all these like ones that have stories, do they always have like a villain arc? Where people are getting killed and people are fucking robbing and stealing? EXO did. EXO had a whole tear of a villain arc. Now these guys have a fucking villain arc too? Mm-hmm. Y'all motherfuckers need to start paying attention to what the fuck is going on.
You're cracking me up. You like that? Ooh,
Yeah.
did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Shit. So they're playing for the
Telescope.
I almost called it the compass.
It's about time. Because we seen like mad wholesome fucking versions of these guys. We've seen the jocks and the
We're seeing the
preps and
pirates.
fucking, nah, these are the thieves. These are the ones I like to see.
You're
These
like, this is what I've been wanting to see.
Yeah.
The ones cheating at the game and
the ones that we come to see, bro.
But you have to understand, there's reasons they're doing what they're doing. I'll show you.
You don't have to explain that.
I'll show
I know
you.
what's going on. Y'all don't know what's going on. Yeah.
He's not happy. So, we can't really make this bigger, but so if you can see, it says this is certified that the sailing ship, the Destiny ship, which I don't know if you remember, but the fan's name is a combination of Ateez and Destiny. So Destiny ship, and then it says owner. It says HJ Hongjun's the captain.
Right.
So that's when we realized, oh shit, like this is a pawn shop. Like, they're breaking into the pawn shop to get basically the deed of their ship back.
Right. I don't think this is a pawn shop. They broke into somewhere else to get their
No,
shit.
it says pawn shop at the beginning.
They're breaking in to get something else at that pawn shop. It's at the same place?
It's the same place. This is what they've been. This is where they've been this whole time.
Oh, okay.
They broke into the pawn shop.
I mean, they're like doing all kinds of illicit deeds to get shit.
So they broke into the pawn shop, and then they were going into the back of the pawn shop.
I got you.
Yeah. See, this is the back of the pawn shop there.
Yeah.
Wait, what says wanted? Sorry, I was just looking at the side there. Interesting.
It's them.
Yeah, possibly.
No, it is. Go back.
Is it them?
Yeah. Well, it's not a picture of them. That's like their little logo, ain't it?
I wasn't sure. That's why I was like, I kind of looked at it sideways. I was like, but I'm not sure.
But they have like an insignia on their armbands.
Well, it's the compass and the chroma in the center of it, and only the captain wears it.
Well, I mean, it's his ship.
Yeah.
It's like their like Jolly Roger or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So if you notice, like, they're all trying to get back their shit.
Yeah.
And he's very upset, like, clearly. He has like a black eye, like.
Well, they've been swindled out of their shit.
Yeah. Well, don't hurt yourself, sweetie. Jesus Christ. Look what he sees in the center of that. I found it interesting that looks like that's the car, but it looks like what you would see at like the front of like a ship.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Bitch, better give them their shit. I hate he looks like so like almost like desperate, like I've failed you guys, like type of like look on his face here in a second. That's like, you know, it's like, you know, for not first mate, but like that's his like second-hand man.
Yeah, but that would be his
and right, that look right there, you know. And he's like, we got you. Here's all our shit. And the money. But like, why is it in the sand like that?
Some fucking Pirates of the Caribbean shit.
I fucking love this music video. I was like, there's so much storyline in this music video. I love it.
The ship can fly.
Just, yeah, exactly. Their ship can fly. And now they're like, yeah, we got our ship back. Let's party. Time to party.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that is no, we're not watching Rocky. So that is Don't Stop. I love that music video, and I think it's like just very prevalent in the storyline for sure.
Because they're getting up and they're getting popping. That particular Ateez is getting fucking up and rolling.
Yeah. So we only have 2 things left to show you, and I'm so excited. It'll be 2 separate videos. We're gonna do all the world trailers, and then the MV for that, and then the most recent release that they just did, like the 30th of December.
My birthday.
Or was it the 29th? Shit, I just said 30th. We'll pretend it was the 30th, whatever. Even if it was the 29th, because it was your birthday.
Yeah.
We'll be able to see when we look at it. We'll be able to see. Yeah. So, but anyway, that is gonna be it for this video. So, what do you think of that? The Don't Stop the Ateez you saw on that? I feel like are those the Black Pirates?
I think it's no, because we already know the Black Pirates is a terrorist organization.
I mean,
you know what I mean.
The government is claiming that they're terrorists. But
no, it's been established. The Black Pirates are one and the same.
Did it say?
Yeah, they were talking about fucking that. He was talking about in the beginning that the Black Pirates are fucking out. So the Black Pirates is who they were sitting down with in the video that we saw before. These dudes.
Well, that's what you think, yes.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure yet because that has not been confirmed. But yes, that is definitely like what you're like. Okay, this is what's going on.
It has been confirmed. We can go back to that video where they have the blimp and they're dropping the propaganda down. They've
never said that. Yeah, but we just called Ateez.
Right.
They didn't have a name at that point. That's what we referred to them as. So could have been Black Pirates the whole time? We don't know because they didn't have a name yet. So we just called them Ateez.
But we've also been introduced to a different version that looks the same. We call them Ateez because we thought that they were going to be like an antagonistic version of that.
Yeah.
That's how it was presented. But now we have another group that looks similar to them, but it's not them.
And they're helping them.
But that particular group is called the Black Pirates. Yes. They look similar, but they're not one and the same. But so everyone that doesn't have a uniform, they're not all Ateez, how you want to call them, but they are all Ateez.
Yeah, in that dimension or whatever.
Right,
yeah.
right. Mm-hmm. But you do have different versions of them, and now we're seeing an evolution of those. Now we're seeing a version of these guys. Like, these guys are probably like super future.
Do you think these guys are the... obviously, they've been there, done that on their boat. They've fought whoever the fuck they fought. They lost that battle. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking... these guys are like on some other shit.
Yeah, like, this is like in the future, like
because they don't even have to worry about AI or anything. They had to fight people and kill people to get their shit back. So this is like a whole other thing.
Yeah,
this is like a whole other dimension.
I love it though.
And their boat's different.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that because we don't even know
that don't look like a happy boat, like an illusion.
These guys are legit pirates.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's I was like, now we got the pirates.
Now think about it like this: like the Black Pirates. What if they don't have a pirate ship? Their anarchy blimp is their ship. In terms of
and it might be.
What I mean? And it's like, but the who we know as the Black Pirates can travel interdimensionally. And also be omnipresent in multiple dimensions at a time. That's what the last video just showed us. These motherfuckers, I don't think they give a fuck about dimensions. They just want their ship. They want their money, and they just want to get the fuck out. Like these guys, are, like to your point, that these guys are actual pirates.
Yeah,
these guys are actual pirates.
I'll give
you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, they're not the Black Pirates that have been dubbed the Black Pirates.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like maybe this is like congruent. We've just been introduced to a group of dudes that these are the guys that make shit happen.
Yeah.
These could also be the guys from the fucking other video that we saw where the dimension collapsed on each other in the fireworks video because those dudes were rough and rugged.
Yeah.
And they were out in the fucking desert.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that's what led to them losing all their shit. What was happening, you know what I mean? Because they didn't have shit.
Yeah.
But they did have like a crew.
Yeah.
And he's just like how you said, he was just like, he's looking at him like, damn, boys, I let you down.
And Mingy wasn't in that video.
Right.
And now Mingy was thrown out of a car, like returned.
Yeah.
So you think these people might be the same as fireworks? Ooh,
but I think it's one
that
of those
makes
things,
sense though.
But
actually,
that was like the beginning of Fireworks is the beginning of these pirates. Like, they just started their journey, and he was just like, damn, bro, like, we've been together for such a long time. We had a good run, and it was just like, no, boss. Mm-hmm. Just as bad as you're trying, because he was just trying to find his ship when they were all out collecting everything else that's owed to us. And we're like, bro, we're not.
Yeah, he was really upset. Yeah, clearly.
He was like, yo, I fucking let you all down, and they're just like, nah.
They're like, nah, we got you.
United we stand, united we fall type shit.
Yeah, yeah. I love this. We have 2 left to bring us to current time. We are going to do, like I said, World Movement trailers and that MV next, and then after that we have Halazia. And
Halazia.
Yeah.
Is it called Halazia?
No, Halazia.
Oh. Hell yeah.
He's like, hells yeah. No, I didn't say hells yeah. I said Halazia. Anyway, but yeah, please, like, comment, and subscribe. I love talking theory with Carlos. It's just so fun, and yeah, it's just fun to think of the different things that could be going on in the story.
And like to the point of, like, if these guys are the firework pirates, right? We'll just call these guys firework pirates to just keep it.
Yeah, if the Don't Stop video is the same as the Firework Pirates, yeah.
If they're this, because they look
same
similar.
Group, yeah.
They look similar.
And the whole Miggy thing makes sense too. Like, so, Miggy was missing from fireworks, and he's now, like, he was kidnapped, and now he was brought back. Yeah, that definitely connects. It connects.
So,
it makes me wonder if there are 2 other music videos that also connect that might be the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? It really makes me now wonder.
Right. Or like how, like, leading up to Fireworks, that was from that other video where they disappeared. They take the blindfolds off. We're here now. That video ends. We're coming back to the warehouse, and it's just like, who the fuck? Now it's like a shift.
A shift, yeah.
Has happened. They've been absorbed, as it's been explained in this book, to where he was like talking to one of the.
Hold your hand, do what I do, and now you're wearing what I was wearing, and you're now me.
Now you have the energy to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Girl was like, I'm on my last leg.
Minus your song, apparently.
Right.
Okay. All right. We're gonna end this video. Please, like, comment, and subscribe, but please do not spoil anything from the next 2 videos that will be coming up.
Shit for y'all.
He's coming up with a lot of interesting things that are making sense. This is super minty if you just want that, but you like that. Yeah, that lime mint. All right, y'all. We're gonna go. Please, like, comment, and subscribe, and that is it for this video. We will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Da, 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 da.